Howdy folks, Zelgrax here. Welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. We are at the 9th race of the season, Milan. And it's going to rain on my parade. Because, you know, this is one where we would like to think we could come first. And the rain could really hamper that. Do we gamble and say we think we can come third? I actually think we do. We're really good at these 13-lap races. I think it's worth it. And, you know, we want to gamble that money. I don't think we've really changed any of these parts in a really long time. So, let's go. Same plan as before. We run low and slow, basically, and save ourselves the extra pit stop. Okay. Honestly, I'm not really sure where we want to be, but let's just go to a sort of default starting setup. I think we can get away with running on the softs, which will help. Oh, okay. So I'm going to go back and fix the other car here, because it looks like speed balance needs to be this side. So let's just do something like that. Now let's see what sort of feedback we get. We're going to be dry for practice. Now we are going to get rain during the practice too. That's actually good. Okay, gear ratios are good. Let's get these dry laps in while we can. Downforce is good. I think we're actually pretty well set up here, surprisingly. And we're going to come back out on inters. Wow, 95. Okay, let's just do something like that. And let's say, actually no. Since that would put it in the perfect spot, let's do this. And you're going to go on inters. And you can actually just do a really long stint. Let's go this. Okay. And over here, how do we do? 94%. Very good. So just minor adjustments, little tweaks, and then let's just do a little tire camber, something like that. You can also do a 2-lap stint, and you can also go on inters. Okay, and now the inter is the right tire to be on. So that's good. Build this inter knowledge for the race day. And we might get all the way up to race trim 3 here. I think we're going to. Looks like they are going to come in here. We're not going to really tweak anything except maybe just put them on full wets. Let's see if we can get to Inter 2. Okay, we actually lost some here. So the handling just needs to come back to here. And that should be about perfect. Yeah, just stay on the Inter, so it's just a little tweak and out you go. And then here, let's see. 96, perfect. So you were great. You're still great. You were great. You're now excellent. Let's just not even bother. Let's just pop you straight back out. Now we're just seeing if we can tickle this all the way up. And yes, there we go. Okay, enter 2. And race trim 3. We don't get race trim 3 very often. No, we do not. Hey look, we finished 12th and 13th. How unusual for us. That's just how we are. No, I'm not worried. Why would I be worried? Okay, now rain's going to start around lap 6. Okay, I think we're going to be okay to push our normal strategy. I think we take the performance boost since we're only doing 1 stop. Okay, so we're going to go on softs, and then we're going to switch to mediums. Sorry, inters. Yeah, we do this. Tire wear, I think you can actually push your tires. You're going to come in first anyway. You're going to come after 6 laps. You're going to come in after 7 laps. You're going to be a little unhappy with me. Oh well. We're going to see if this rain pushes out all the way to the end of the race. We're going to be quite happy. No guarantees, of course. Oh, that is the wrong button to press there. Let's focus here on Dennis with his first lap hero now in place. And that is not a good start. Lost a place immediately. And a 2nd place. And a 3rd place? Thankfully someone went wide, so. Sir, do you know you have first lap hero? His whole, like, every stat right now is +4. And boy, can you see it. You can't see my face, but it's not convinced. I guess it's because we're not pushing like everyone else is, so it's fine. And we're just going to keep an eye on the weather and see if we can. We would hope we can get away with inters. If we can't, that's going to really suck. We want it to stay sort of in that middle area there. That sort of middle band of rain, basically. Yeah. Now, of course, what I've done is I've really put the wrong guy on the. Yeah, I don't think Kylie's quite as good at preserving fuel, but never mind. It'll all work out in the end, I'm sure. I think we can afford to up the pace here. First half of the race is a little dull usually. So we're just working on tire and fuel management. You actually need to push your tires a little. Get some heat into them. They're about to drop off. And you got to preserve those bad boys. Alright, we'll check where we're at. Come the end of the lap, see how we're doing for fuel, if we need to make any changes. Yeah, Kylie's going to be a little tight. You're at 2.2, you're at 2.5. You'll be fine. So we're already seeing people pitting. And they are coming out on inters. So they've changed too early. Inters is going to be the perfect tire to be on. Look at that. Okay, Dennis, you hang in there, buddy. Okay, you will be pitting this lap. We can actually go to this. Okay, so you're going to come in, get your inters. You're going to fully fuel. And we're going to go fast. Okay, now what's the gap? Hold a second. What's the gap here? Oh, between my two drivers, it's only a couple of seconds. Do we double stack? That's the real question here. We're going to lose about 6 seconds. So the question is, how much time are we going to lose by being on the wrong tyre for one more lap? Plus, he may run out of fuel. No. No. He's been set up for this the whole race. Let's stick with it. I think. Yeah. He's going to go one more. Yeah, ignore that. So, I think... Oh, it's going to be tight. Committed. Now you can fit. There we go. You have to get a full tank. Okay. Ah, oh, refueling mistake. Come on, guys. It's not helpful. That's 2 and 2. Okay. And now you go to that setting. I agree. That was poor. That hurts. I think you should have no problems keeping your tires safe. Yeah, you'll be fine on this tire setting too. And you should be able to run on the... Okay, yeah, that just about worked there. Again? 2 refueling mistakes? Different people too. Unbelievable. Wow, you're really not preserving your fuel as well as I'd like you to, there, Dennis. What's that about, huh? Now, in theory, we're sitting 14th and 19th right now. It's not great. But we believe everyone else is going to have to come in for fuel again. I'm really worried about Dennis. I feel like he hasn't saved his fuel as well as he should. He should be crossing the start-finish straight any second now. And, well, he's not. As you can see, he's gonna... Oh, man, he's gonna be real tight here. What are we off by right now? 0.2? Yeah. It's gonna be tight. We are seeing second round of pits, which is what we needed for this strategy to work. We can afford to go up to 4 here. Yeah. Okay, here comes second round pits. He's still about 0.2 off. Yeah, your tire deg is pretty bad. Pull that back. Pull that back. We're getting excess fuel over here, which is lovely. Wow, De Uster already pitted and is now back ahead of us. Man, the 4 seconds we lost in the pits is really hurting. I think we're going to be able to hold out here. But of course he's going to run out of fuel, so I don't know, man. We might not be getting our money for this one. Kylie's not gaining any more places. Kylie is where Kylie is. Let's see, are you crossing? Okay, just run the tires ragged. That's fine. We need to try and do everything we can to hold on here. He should be fine for fuel, I think. We'll see if he can gain any places. Everyone's got fresher tires than him, though. Oh, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. He's real close here. He may still be able to sneak through. You never know. Okay. Out of fuel. How's that gap? Hoi, 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 hoo. Okay. Second. That's really important. Oh, he just dropped a 9th right on the line. Oh, man. Very, very bad. Oh, I wonder if he ran out of fuel right at the end there. He may have done, you know. I should have just pulled him back a smidge. Because what did he... Yeah, look, 0.4. Oh, dear. I hope that wasn't because we ran out of fuel. Yeah, I mean, it's our normal structure, really, isn't it, for the race? It's the only way we stay competitive in that type of environment there, because the car's not good enough and the drivers aren't. I think at this point, more importantly, the drivers aren't good enough, because I think the car is actually pretty decent at this point. Sergey got demoted 4 spots, which did nothing for us. I think we might be losing our first place here. It's hard to tell for sure. Dennis is up to 6th. That's good. After yet another strong performance. No, okay. 21 points. Well, we're certainly not guaranteed a win, but as long as we don't finish too low, I think we're going to be okay. I really don't want to be down in this league next season. I assumed I would be here next season at the beginning of the season, but now I don't want that. Basically, once we got like halfway through the season and it was becoming very clear that we were only going forwards. Yeah, okay. There we go. Up to 18 on smoothness now. Good gain on consistency too, actually. He gaining very well from that race altogether, despite... Oh no, he is the one who finished better. Okay. That explains. These gains are a lot more moderate, let's say. Big paycheck, which is what we were hoping for. Oh, look at that. That's what you'd like to see. The win and pole and fastest lap. I can't remember what they call that, but... Full house? Okay, so we definitely would like at least one here. But not you. Not you. Not you. That's going to be this guy. Just, peering into the future. Not you. And not you. Oh, you. Welcome. And are you straight in? Yes, you are. Perfect. Don't think you should be on the jack, though. But actually, our other guys are all kind of fatigued right now. So... Conveniently, you're not bad at jack, although let's flip our jacks here. Yep, that helped. And then, oh dear. Oh, wait, no, Dal Olmo should be on rear jack. Dal Olmo should be on rear jack. Marcucci. You're actually better on the front. Cassidy, you're the one who's like a bit of everything, but not really good at anything. Yeah, you need to stay there. New guy. But you're not that good. There, you should be on tires. Amos, how are you on a front jack? Good. There we go. That feels better. Okay, we scouted some people as well. Yes, we'll do the interview. I think it's clearly Dennis, isn't it? 2 mistakes. Ugh. Okay. Carla Espinosa, reserve driver for Ferrari there. Not bad. And Alejandro Moreno. I'm not quite sure what team you're supposed to be, actually. Thornton. Colombian driver. Sounds like Juan Pablo Montoya, but I don't think he was still in the in Formula 1 at that point. Okay, we're getting more sponsors. Hopefully we can... Now this is one we'd like to get like a 10th or above. Something like that would be good. Saudi reserve driver, he's very good. I mean, look, they're paying this guy $900,000 to sit on the bench, basically. That's crazy. Okay, we should have our final sponsor in now. getting all these scattering reports done, which is nice. Finished that new gearbox. Alrighty. Oh no, we still need one more. But 7th or above is good. 10th or above. See, this is what we're going to be taking in the... We're thinking about next season now. And we do not expect to be finished 7th or above very often. And we will have home races in Japan, so Nippon is actually looking very good for that. Let's come to the car. Fit parts. Fit parts. Okay, look at that gearbox. Whoa. Oh, one of those was to max. Oh, rubbish. Okay, we're going to take this break out now. And we're going to start working on this guy. Richter Graf. That could well be Max Verstappen there. Wolfgang Schmidt. Another German. Good grief. Quality on these drivers really is impressive. Okay. So we are working on suspension and brakes and everything. I think we're done making new parts. I don't think there's anything else to be gained here. So let's just let that go. Wow. Is there really... Have we scouted everybody? And there's these guys. Okay. Well. We don't want to queue up too many. We'll queue up these 4. But I don't want to queue up like 27 people because we're about to get to the end of the season and then there'll be some fresh blood that we want to review as quickly as possible. Paxi is 19 lap race. Oof. It's going to be tricky. We have front wings, we're fine. Ollie Clark-Smith is just a reserve driver for someone. Hasn't raced at all, ever. Literally never raced a race. This guy is just sitting crazy. Esteban Ribeiro. Nope, Ribeiro. A young Brazilian driver, apparently. He's quite good. So yeah, we queue these guys up, and then I think we call it quits there. Because that new batch will come in, and that's where we're going to be looking to make some upgrades to our staff. Hey, look at that. Race management up to 16. Apparently my loyalty's still a little bit shabby. I think realistically we probably cut Frankie at the end of this season. She's out of contract here. I just don't like the hit to morale with the big guy. And Kylie's just not gaining quick enough. I really think we keep Dennis on as a number 2 driver and see if we can get a number 1 driver for next season, as well as a new reserve driver. And we've got the simulator, so now we can build better rear wings, because I think we'll need that for next year. I don't believe we can actually design a rear wing still at the moment. No, we cannot. But we might have a go at sneaking one out at the end of the season here. Wow, we didn't get another sponsor deal? That's weird. I think we just... I want to wait. So I'm going to race without the sponsor here. We'll just go for this one. And no, we aren't going to get it. Unless something crazy happens. Unfortunately, the weather's perfect, so nothing crazy is going to happen. we will put a stop in here for those watching on YouTube. If you're watching here on Twitch, stick around. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.